And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, we've got Davis. Exum is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Marshall in at the small forward. And for both these teams, it's game one of the NBA Cup. Chance to notch a regular season win and, more importantly, start strong in this group round.
Yeah, it's important to gain some early momentum because you can be out of this in a hurry. We've seen good teams blink, and they're gone.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Dallas. Down by 12. Trains it from beyond the arc. Irving's got 9 points.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Allen kicks to heel. It's Curry outside. Mavericks with the rebound. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago.
I think one of the things you have to be in awe of is how creative and how elusive Kyrie Irving is to deal with when he's cooking offensively. This guy truly a remarkable talent.
Davis, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And big man who can shoot really changes the dynamic of your offense.
It's almost gotten to the point where you have to be able to hit that face-up jumper nowadays. Very few exceptions to that rule.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Irving against Curry. Now, here is Irving. Guarded close. Yep, it counts.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, I caught up with Coach Steve Kerr. He told me, now that team goes as Anthony Davis goes. When AD is feeling good and he's in rhythm, everything clicks. Coach said we'll need a team effort.
I'm Michael Jordan, and what's your name?
And here is Irving. He's got 12 on the court right now for the Mavericks. Kyrie Irving out there with Dante Exum. And then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's Najee Marshall. And it's Gafford in at the 5. And with this being the first game of their NBA Cup campaign, the goal is to make it out of the group stage.
Yeah, B.A. We get 4 teams in each conference that make it. It's the 3 group winners plus a wild card. One thing to keep in mind, point difference.
Here's Irving. He's got 12. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, we've got Dante Exum. Daniel Gafford is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Irving. And it's Marshall in at the 3, the small forward. And for both these teams, it's game one of the NBA Cup. Chance to notch a regular season win and, more importantly, start strong in this group round.
Yeah, it's important to gain some early momentum because you can be out of this in a hurry. We've seen good teams blink, and they're gone.
And here's Exum. After Jimmy Butler made that last 3-pointer. Gafford misses. Here's MG.
Mavericks trail by 16. Now Irving. 12 points for him. On the court right now for Dallas. Dante Exum is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Davis. Then there's Najee Marshall. And it's Gafford in at the 5 spot. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about facing a premier defender like Anthony Davis, and Coach told me AD is obviously a tremendous offensive player, but his impact on D is even greater. He's an elite rim protector, and he moves like a wing out there on the perimeter. Without a doubt, Davis covers a lot of ground defensively. Back to you, B.A.
Allie, thank you. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And with this being the first game of their NBA Cup campaign, the goal is to make it out of the group stage.
Yeah, B.A. We get 4 teams in each conference that make it. It's the 3 group winners plus a wild card. One thing to keep in mind, point differential could be key in advancing. Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up.
Another day, another dollar.
We're above, so that's good. I'm excited for you guys.
She give you drama. If you see.
And so it's Golden State with it. 16-point lead. And this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, we've got Davis. Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Dante Exum. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Marshall in at the 3 slot. And a little extra at stake tonight, as this is the first game of the NBA Cup group stage for each of these teams.
And both coaches want to get that first win under their belt. With only 4 games in this stage, the tournament doesn't give you much room for error.
Well, just tremendous body control by Spencer Dinwiddie, able to adjust to the defender's contact.
Allen against Gafford. Golden State moving the ball around. And MP with the basket on the assist by Curry. Allen's got 22 points.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And the basket by Curry.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
And so it's Exum with it. He'll bring it up for Dallas. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I did get a chance to catch up with the Warriors head coach. Now, when asked about the game plan on Anthony Davis, coach said, we have to do our best to keep him out of the paint. Now, that's where he's most effective. If he beats us with his jump shot, well, we can live with that. Interior defense will be put to the test. Guys?
Thank you, David. 6 to shoot. Davis against Curry. And Davis can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 23. Curry on the wing. Back to MP. Pass to post. Hield kicks to Butler. And Curry has it in the corner. Allen outside. Back to Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Hield can't hit. Dallas has gone 4-6 from long range here early on. Dinwiddie wide open. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Dinwiddie's got 5 points so far.
And not the easiest 3. Dinwiddie full of confidence from the corner.
MP passes to Curry. Allen for 3. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
And when you got someone putting on a show like this, I mean, in the first quarter, you have got to be kidding.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Warriors?
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals.
1:50 left to play in the first. And here we are for Game 1 of the NBA Cup. This game will count both towards group play as well as the regular season standings.
Yeah, and it's really important to start off with a win. Only 8 teams advance to the elimination round, so there's not
That's a good one, Pete. Good one.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. On the court for the Mavericks, they've got Exum. Daniel Gafford is out there with Davis. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie, and it's Marshall in at the 3 spot. And a little extra at stake tonight. And this is the first game of the NBA Cup group stage for each of these teams.
And both coaches want to get that first win under their belt. With only 4 games in this stage, the tournament doesn't give you much room for error.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
That free throw good from Butler.
A highly talented two-way player. Butler is also known for his tough-nosed approach to the game.
They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
And here is Kuminga following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. MP kicks to Kuminga. Allen passes to Curry. 4 on the clock.
Its relevancy ain't got no rivals, so legitimacy. Doesn't I believe in Jesus if they saying it's stupid? Don't you think what you can't see is fantasy and it's useless? I say open up your eyes, things say this they see it. Parents look with color, heavy total, what's what they means if you save you.
And the Warriors with possession. They're really clicking as a unit. Tonight looking for their 11th straight win.
Watching this team operate at this elite level, firing on all cylinders. The way they're going right now, this winning streak could go on for some time.
On the court right now for Dallas. Washington and Lively down low. Spencer Dinwiddie is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Christie in at the 3.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Washington outside. Takes the 3.
I say I believe in Jesus and they say that it's stupid.
On the court for the Mavericks, Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Irving, and it's Crystal in at the small forward position.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pass to Lively. Washington inside. Curry meets him, and it's Washington missing. Allen surveying the D. And here is Curry. Back to Allen. The three. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 6 assists here tonight. Maverick shooting 45% from the field early. Here's Christie. And right away, they match him with a three-pointer of their own.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of...
Then he met me at the bottom of the pit and he set me on my feet. My redeemer told me go so boldly, spread my name on the field. Your spirit from the ghost that's holy. Now they think I'm talking foolish. Some say I'm acting stupid. The way his views is make me human and fuse with hate and confusion. This might be big facetious. I put this as my thesis. I promise that you need this stupid message straight from Jesus.
MP looking around. Uneasy too on the layup. Allen's got 30.
Showing a lot of muscle on the interior. MP unaffected by the defense there.
With 4 on the clock. Again, Dallas.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too. Showing no signs of slowing.
Stupid, I'm on a stupid all the time. Stupid is what stupid does. Stupid is what we thought of us. Ain't the one that thought was stupid and the one shed his blood for you. War right for me. You came up out to pray for you. I know the type of death and he's the only one who's able to save you. When my David on the record.
And the buzzer sound.
My praise up all my praises. Cause we do it, it's useless. What the fuck you call me stupid? Turn around and they use it. So intelligent, you can't grasp it. Come on, servants without asking for it. It's evidence that you're lacking, boy. It's evidence that you can't. All you gotta do is read that Bible. That's all the evidence you need. And it's relevancy ain't got no right to start.
The three, Allen. Oh, what an incredible end to the corner.
Wow, incredible indeed. Waits until the very last second to let it fly.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense, too. You just give up momentum like that at the end of the quarter.
MP getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. Moving the rock and looking for a shot. It's clear he's in a good rhythm. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man.
My enemies on the through it. I'm so stupid. I say I believe in Jesus and they say that it's stupid. Don't you think what you can't see is fantasy and it's useless. So say open up your eyes, they say what they see. Stupid on the part and tell them what stupid means and they say this.
On the floor for Dallas, Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Kyrie Irving is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Crystal in at the three, the small forward. And this is game 1 of the group play stage of the NBA Cup. Teams are divided into 6 groups of 5.
And while those groups are randomly selected in the drawing, there is an attempt to kind of keep them balanced when teams slide. From different tiers based on their previous season record.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
They look to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense, but they've been fun to watch.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Allen, that's good. MP's got 35.
But you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here lately.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added link by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, great hands. PJ can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. Defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen.
But I had to get my respect, so I started to ride with that blick. All along I was flirting with death. See, I never knew nothing different. My idol was Tony from Scarface. I wanted to learn how to be a gangster, but I ended up learning the hard way. More than half of my life was a waste. Ended up doing 20 and max. And all of the fame and the money on earth,
And as we start up the NBA Cup, let's explain to our viewers how the groups are formed.
Sure thing, BA. First, only play teams from your conference. The groups are drawn based off of last year's standings, so they try to keep it even in terms of quality of team.
We've got Brandon Pajemski, Jimmy Butler out there with Trace Jackson Davis. Then it's MP.
Away from the glitter and chatter. God told me the devil's a lie, that I was forgiven and I really mattered. Put me on a solid foundation. Show me grace and compassion and mercy. Clean me up and he put me to work and he told me he loved me and gave me a purpose. He sent me a brother, thank God. Don't know what I'd do without Josh. He don't even know he's a beacon of light.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. On the floor for Dallas. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Irving, and it's Christie in at the small forward position. And this is game one of the group play stage of the NBA Cup. Teams are divided into 6 groups of 5.
And while those groups are randomly selected in the drawing, there is an attempt to kind of keep them balanced with teams slotted through different tiers based on their previous season record.
Just 4 to shoot. Buries the long-range jumper.
Smart decision right there by MP, making the D pay for leaving his teammate uncovered.
Dallas has gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. And a wide-open look for...
You say that you want to believe, but you keep on looking for signs. So much you overlook the truth because you too busy trying to read between lines. All you gotta do is open your eyes. We living in dangerous times. The enemy's implementing all the stimuli to try to capture your mind. Say good is bad, bad is good, and if it feels good, then that's alright. But that's fool's gold. And if you stare too long, you're gonna be hypnotized by that false light. I'm trying to give you some wisdom. Everything that glitters ain't gold. He gon' try and distract you by any means open up and you don't forfeit your soul.
And as we start up the NBA Cup, let's explain to our viewers how the groups are formed.
Sure thing, BA. First, only play teams from your conference. The groups are drawn based off of last year's standings, so they try to keep it even in terms of quality of team.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. Washington and Lively down low. Kyrie Irving out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Christie in at the small forward. And Allen gets it to go.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Lively passes to Washington. And they get it. The Warriors pull it in. Butler's got 4 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you what, they rebounded the ball tremendously well. That's
All praise to the Most High.
La 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 la.
Typical of their performance today, they're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Peyton's checked in for Butler. Hey guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Let's make sure that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Irving finds Dinwiddie. Here's Lively. Shoots over Allen. And a foul. Called on the way out. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks, guys. Blackbeard's three-point shooting abandoned them in the finals. The Mavericks have addressed that shortcoming in a major way, acquiring one of the splash buddies, Klay Thompson. Klay is eager for a fresh start and an opportunity, I'm told, to add another ring to his championship resume. This should be a match made in heaven.
Gotta need your hand now at the hospital. So